Heading into the fourth event of Solo Marble Series Season 1, Caramel still has an 18-point lead over National Park and Tangerine, who both jumped up 9 and 13 spots after medaling in the last event. Event 4, the Slalom. This is the first event we've seen that is normally a team event, as we saw 3 times in Marbled Superiors, 2 in Season 2, 1 in Season 3, that we are going to be seeing individual marbles taking on the Slalom, which is going to be interesting. As you can see, there are 2 parts like we saw in Season 3 of Marbled Superiors, which is a Gravitrack section, which is the first half, and a Hoogalino section, which should just make it all more closer. As we have the example run between Superior and Dragon. The first part is just to stratify them, and the second part is just to finish it off. You don't want to be just good in one section, because that means you just would not be doing well in 2 of 2, which is not ideal. So we are just going to head into the first heat with Capri and National Park, and down they go. The first look we're going to be seeing at this track is National Park with the lead, but Capri is lockstep, but now National Park stretches it to the end. Capri is out. Capri got a 4th place finish in the last event. National Park got 2nd, but they are going to be getting 9th or lower here, and National Park is going to get another top half finish. Now, Caramel and Martian. And down they go. Caramel, our championship leader here. Martian has been consistent in every event, but they're losing out here, and they're not going to win the race. Caramel will advance by 0.04 of a second, much closer than I expected, actually. And Martian will be getting 10th or lower. As you can see, they got a worse time than Capri. Caramel, that is very good after only getting 15th in the last event. Going to get a top half finish here. Now, Sea Turtle and Permafrost. Sea Turtle, great jump off the gate. Will they be able to keep it in the second half, though? It looks good for the final few turns, and in the front stretch, yes, they will. Permafrost definitely froze on that one. Sea Turtle will easily win that one by a 10th over Permafrost. Sea Turtle came 5th in the last event. Permafrost came 3rd. Both came top 5. Firework and Emerald now. 2 marbles in the bottom 4. I think Emerald's 13th, and Firework is last. And Firework, great jump to start, and they're going to keep it to the end. 8.98. Not the greatest time, but they definitely blasted Emerald in that one. 9.223 for Emerald is not good at all. That's going to be one of the lowest times. Probably going to be last unless something something horrible happens to another marble. Now, Tangerine and Hydrogen. Hydrogen did pretty decent last event. Tangerine came first, and is right now first in this race, and is going to keep it over Hydrogen. Just by a little bit. Hydrogen will be the first marble that doesn't advance. That does not get any worse time than the last. Tangerine will advance to get another top half finish. Sunstreak and Wormhole now. 2 marbles in the middle of the standings. Wormhole, I believe, 12th. Sunstreak, 9th. And down they go. Sunstreak has the lead after the first half. The top lane is looking a little bit better. I'm not sure if it's just the top lane or it's just the marbles on the top lane, doing very well. But it works again as Sunstreak beats Wormhole here. And Wormhole will be 13th right now. Not good for a marble sitting in the bottom half. Now Desert Sand and Interstellar. Both in the bottom 3. Interstellar 14th, Desert Sand 15th. So one marble is going to get a really good finish. One marble is going to get just as they've been doing, and I've been rambling the entire time, but Interstellar absolutely destroyed Desert Sand. Interstellar will win this race, sitting in 14th of the overall standings. And Desert Sand, not much to say here. 8.947 puts them second to last. Now, Cumulus and Orchid. 3rd and 2nd in the first event, respectively. And Orchid, great start off of the gate, but they stumble through that turn, but they're going to keep it to the end. But that was so slow that they're still going to advance, but Cumulus is last. So it was really a double jeopardy on that one. One marble gets a top half finish, the other gets last. No points for Cumulus, as that was the last round, and they are going to be getting 0 points. Emerald, another 9-second time, only 1. Capri, Martian, and Hydrogen getting 7, 6, and 5, the best of the rest. Permafrost, Wormhole, Desert Sand are also the other ones in the bottom half. National Park and Caramel. And down they go. The top two in the overall standings. And National Park is blowing away Caramel here. But Caramel has a little skip right there. Kind of got that from Orchid, I think, but utilized it better. I don't think it gained much ground, but it certainly skipped a few turns. National Park will easily advance, though, by 3/10. That's probably the widest margin we've seen in this tournament so far. Now, Sea Turtle and Firework. We'll see how these two marbles do. And down they go. Sea Turtle, better jump off of the gate. Firework, not. Oh, but they do what Orchid did, or Caramel did, but even better. I think some marbles are starting to utilize that. Oh, very good. And Sea Turtle did it too. Yeah, I think marbles are taking it from that. That's actually a pretty good strategy if it works well. Gotta execute it well. And that'll be paramount. Maybe that'll add some. Maybe that'll make some advancements. But now we have some two warm-colored marbles here. Sunstreak and Tangerine. Sunstreak has the lead and will keep it to the end. Tangerine will not advance. Look at this nice view of the marbles taking on the slalom here. All these turns. And Tangerine will be 6th provisional. Sunstreak will advance. That doesn't really look like 5/8 of a second, but who knows? Maybe I'm estimating it to be smaller than it is. Orchid and Interstellar. The final heat of round 2. And Interstellar doing very well on the bottom lane. The only marble, I think, to do the bottom lane very well. And they are easily going to win over Orchid. Orchid is not going to be 12th. That's a graphical error. They are going to be 8th. 9.223, though. That's about as good of a time to end up 12th, though. So maybe the graphics are right. They're not. He's going to end up 8th. Caramel 7th, Tangerine 6th, and Firework ends up 5th. Best of the rest for marbles in the top half that didn't make it through the second round. Now, the final 4. Who will make it to the finals? National Park and Sea Turtle. The first one's up. And National Park, once again on that top lane, doing very strong. Sea Turtle on the bottom is not going to catch up. They still have a chance at a medal, but what could have been 100% is now only a 50%. That turned from certainty, turned into a coin flip, basically. Sea Turtle will not advance. National Park will get another top 2 finish. Very strong finish for a marble in 2nd place after they just beat Caramel. They will not be able to take the lead, but they could certainly get closer. Sunstreak and Interstellar now. Who will also advance to the final. Interstellar has done well in the bottom lane every single time, but it's not looking like it here. Sunstreak will advance to the final. This will be their second top 4 finish. The last one being in the first event, the Big Tower. Not much after that, though. Interstellar. 600 off, I believe. They will not be advancing, but they can still get 3rd, as we're seeing here. Them and Sea Turtle. Who will get 3rd? That top lane is looking better, but Interstellar might not be used to that top lane as they've used the bottom every single time. It's not going to matter. Interstellar gets 3rd place. For a marble in 14th place, bronze, pretty good. Sea Turtle will not advance, but that's their 3rd top 5 finish in a row after getting 15th in the first event. Pretty wide margin there, nearly 2/10. Now, the final. Sunstreak and National Park. And down they go. Who will win the slalom? National Park trying to get it a win after a second and last event. They're very close here. Sunstreak. It's very close down the line. I think Sunstreak got it, but who knows? National Park was pretty far behind after the first section, but pulled it back in the second. Ooh, if they got that, that'd be tremendous for National Park. But did they? No, they did not. It was Sunstreak by 0.02 of a second exactly. Sunstreak will be winning the slalom. National Park was so close, but it will be Sunstreak winning this event with pretty good times. No time over a 8.7, no time under an 8.6. Very consistent from Sunstreak. National Park takes 2nd place. Actually, all of their times were in the 8.6s. Even more consistent. And Sunstreak winning this event. And this is their first win since this is their first win ever, actually, my bad. National Park getting 2nd, Interstellar 3rd. Where will that put them in the standings? National Park still in 2nd, Sunstreak up to 3rd. Jumping 7 spots to Sunstreak, Sea Turtle still in 4th, Tangerine falls 5th, Orchid 6th. Desert Sand is now officially last with just 17 points. But 7-point lead for Caramel. That's still pretty good of a national park, and Sunstreak are in striking distance. But the next event will be the Funnel Endurance. I'll see you there. Goodbye.